Hey guys, Hickey Pop here. Welcome to the Hawk's Nest. We got big problems. Sonia, close the door. Close the door, Sonia. Oh my God. Get away from the window. Do it. My Lord. What a situation. Get away from the window, you psycho. My God. You would, you wouldn't believe what's going on. I went crazy, all right? And I got arrested. I was at second alarm, right? I was just do it normal. I go on the second alarm, right? And they're like, hey, I was like, guys, yeah, the normal thing, right? We're just hanging out. And then I said, all right, I'll get my savage sword, please. And they're like, oh, we don't have that. I was like, you don't have it? I says, why not? Oh, I didn't order it. I went, I started going crazy. I started trashing the place, right? And then they tasered me to the ground. I was like, go, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm locked up. I'm arrested. So I call Sonia. I said, thank you, by the way. I mean, you went a little extreme. I said, I need to get bailed out of jail. Come down. You know, bring money. That's what you normal people do. She sees me handcuffed to a cop. And, oh, by the way, Sonia, here. Here's your bloody sword back. She cut off the cop's hand. She cut off his hand. Here's your sword. You're dangerous. Now we're in big trouble. Thanks a lot. Jeez, boy. Yeah, oh, this is funny. She got his hat. I mean, did you get the key? Oh, my God. You guys, there's this poor cop running around. We call him Lefty. Thanks for the key. Stay away from the window. Tell your mother I said hi. So, I'm in a little bit of trouble, but let's see. It's always good, kids, to have a skeleton key for handcuffs, just in case things go south. You know? There we go. Oh. Sonia, put this on ice. He's going to be looking for it. He didn't have my savage sword. Anyways, he tried to soothe the beast. He gave me this. He didn't give it to me. This stuff is expensive. I always wanted this. Always. But, you know, I only have 2 kidneys. I can only sell 2. And if you get this one from back in the day, you're talking millions of dinero. And look, I drew a picture on the back. There's Hawkman. But I got to show you some sketches. Me and Easy. Easy is a creative genius. He came up with an origin story for Swag. Swag Dog. Swagda. If you guys aren't familiar with this, this is what comic book collecting is all about. And look at the back. And I always wanted this. This is a Neil Adams work of art. And anytime I think I'm getting carpal tunnel by sketching, I think of Neil Adams drawing this. Everyone in there, I mean, we're talking, there's Jimmy Carter and his wife. There's Sonny Bono, of course, Batman. And there's Lex Luthor. I mean, it's crazy. And if you go into the index, the glossary, and it'll tell you who everyone is. Who everyone is in there by the number. And you go in the crowd and you match it up, baby. And even Hawkman's in there. Hawkman is up over here in this direction. Hawkman is up over here somewhere. Up yonder way. So, him and Shira, they're watching the boxing match. Now, this boxing match, you're thinking, how did this happen? Well, Clark Kent and Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen are walking through the streets and they're looking for Muhammad Ali. They're going to do a piece on Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali's out there in the neighborhoods and he's playing hoops. And they're going to interview him. Then all of a sudden, boom, boom, an alien comes down, right? This guy, this green dude. Aliens, green, all right, match him up. And Clark plays his whole routine like a wimp and runs away. He comes back as Superman. And Muhammad, he's already there. He's giving the guy uppercuts and stuff. Anyways, the alien is looking for a champion of Earth to fight. And that's where it comes into play. Muhammad Ali's like, yeah, man, I'm the champ. And Superman's like, I know you are, but I have superpowers. And then the alien's like, but you're not even an Earthling, Superman. So then we take it from there. I am psyched. I mean, what a work of art. And you know what? I'm broke. This thing costs like $16. Can you spot the celebrities watching the greatest fight of all time in space? What a book. So I got it. I treated myself. And I did not get Savage Sword. I am so bent out of shape, man. I'm angry. I'm angry. You know who's angry? That cop. Listen, things are crazy here. I don't even know where to begin. I got this siding getting done in this house, and the place is taken over by this guy doing the siding. And he's driving me nuts. Let me show you some art. All right? So easy. We had the grandbaby here this weekend. The place is a madhouse. The siding guy all week. I got all these comics, and I can't even read them. I barely had time to draw. But a long time ago, I saw Swag on his video, and he didn't have his hair done. Nope. He looked like a wild man. So I as a joke, I said, I'm going to draw Swag. And this is, months ago, I drew this of Swag, right? No, very handsome, right? And then I took it a step further. This is all months ago. And this is Swag Bra, right? He turns into a demon. So Easy came up with an origin story for Swag. Swag is a dollar bin bandit, you know that? And so when he's out at Nostalgic at the comic store, LCS local clam shack, and him and Beckerman, the KC crew, right? And Circumstance, right? And they're all over there, and then the Swag is happier than a pig in poop, going through the dollar bins, right? Look at him. He's so happy, right? And there's Beckerman, they're at Nostalgic, right? And then all of a sudden, Beckerman says, I don't have the layout. Easy has this written to perfection. Anyways, Beckerman's talking about a variant cover. He's like, but he says, it's really, but he goes, I want it, but it's really expensive though. And if you say the word expensive around Swag, he loses it, like I did when I didn't have Savage Sword or Conan. So he says, but it's really expensive though. And then all of a sudden, Swag is like, expensive. You see Swag is picking up the old Woody Woodpecker, and he's like, expensive, right? And he's about to lose his mind. Then all of a sudden he's like, expensive, right? And then all of a sudden the room gets crazy. You can feel it in the air. He's metamorphic change. He's twitching, bucking, and horns come out of his head. He's like, gah, gah, gah. And his hair, I mean, forget it. It's no more nice looking braids. No. He's like, yeah, go, right? And then all of a sudden, ba-boom. I mean, everyone's out of there. They're gone. Beckerman's like, see you later, Swag. Yeah, here, call an Uber. And then and Swag is like, yes. What do you think? The origin story is Swagda. I don't know his name though. We got to come up with a name. I call him Swag Dog, Swag Bra, Swag. What do you think, man? That's you losing it. Look at Beckerman. Can't find a Beckerman. So I did that last night, and I don't know if you guys last Thursday, we went over at Psychotronic Squirt Gun's channel. Me and Easy showed the origin story of Cheap Comic Collector. All right, so same thing. This is Cheap Comic Collector Rob's origin story. He's in his house, and he's doing his thing. He's so happy. He's whistling. He's like, I'm walking on sunshine, whoa, and it makes me feel good, right? He's going through his comics. He's like, la da 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 dee, la da 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 la da da da, right? And his mom's in the other room goes, Robert, right? And he's like, 1 minute, mother, right? And he's reaching for that long box up on top, right? And it's shaking, and then they all come down. When the walls come tumbling down, when the walls it crash, right? And then he's underneath. He's not gonna make it. He's all bleeding, bloody, comics all over him, and he's out cold, right? And then the comics are seeping into the comic book ink is seeping into his blood, and he's just out cold, and he's like, it's not looking good for Rob. And then the transformation begins. All right, a glow comes. There's Rob glowing, and then all of a sudden, brrr, he stands up. He's like, yeah! He transformed into the Fantastic Four comic that was laying on his face. He's got the Thing arms, and he's feeling better than ever, right? And then all of a sudden, his mother's like, Robert, what was that noise? I'm thirsty. He's like, la da dee, la. He goes to the sink, la da da. He's got a Thing arm. He's like, bop, 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 bop. And then all of a sudden, he's like, here you go, Mom. Thank you, dear. Is everything okay in there? And he's got the Reed Richards arm. He gives his mother the drink. He's like, here you go, Mother. And she's like, oh, thank you, right? And then all of a sudden, she goes, is everything all right in there? He goes, never better, Mother. Never better. And he's all He's super powered up. He's all got his superpowers, and he's like, yes. He's looking over the city. He's like, yes, indeed. I'm going to call Bop. No, Rob, Bop is going to call you. So, those are the members of Bop. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yes, indeed. So, enough of that. Maimed the cop. Did some sketching. So, let me show you what I got. All right. Look at this. This is my weekly poll, maybe a week and a half. I got 0 Hour, 30th anniversary special. Ron Foss. Ron Foss is doing great. Ron Foss got the A-OK from his doctor and says, dude, whatever you're doing, keep it up. Ron Foss is running stairs like Rocky. I mean, he's like, getting high now. Ron, brother Ron. He told me this is great. I had no time to read it yet, but I can't wait, man. 0 Hour. Happy Labor Day. Guys, thanks for joining me, man. You guys are the best. And I picked up this. This is Gotham by Gaslight. This has been going really good lately. This is issue number 3. Looks like we got the Amazon coming into the picture. All right. I've been enjoying this so far. Issue number 3, Gotham by Gaslight. And I saw Sleepy Reader. I saw his new video. They call him the Sleeper. He's been napping low and high. He can't seem to get what he's after till the day he dies. Redcoat. He gave a review of Redcoat. He enjoys it. I've been really liking this. And this is issue number 5. Wow, we're getting there. This is, guys, this is just about, like, it's very historical. You know, the Revolutionary War, through the Civil War, This guy is undying. He can't be killed. And the Founding Fathers have some mojo magic. They are, you know, the elites, you know, these secret cults like the Illuminati or, you know, masonry. Some people with all the mojo, they're wizards. They have a way of not dying, and they're controlling our history. People who control the past, control the future, that type of stuff. And it's really, really fun. I really enjoy it. Boom. I did not read that either. And so Jim saw me get tasered to the ground, that second alarm, and he felt really bad. So he gave me, this comes out this week. Don't tell anybody. This is Conan, Battle of the Blackstone. Number 1. I can't wait to read this. Oh yeah, baby! Crush our enemies! This house has been crazy. I had to talk to this siding guy. Fabrizio, his name is. Hey, yo, I'm a Fabrizio. He's got the sunglasses. You know, I was like, listen. I said, first of all, I come home. It was so hot this past week. I can't show you this. It doesn't come out till this coming week. And I come home, I'm sweating, and the house is blazing. I'm like, oh. That's how I talked to Hawkwoman. I said, oh. I said, where's the AC? She's like, well, the siding guy didn't want me to turn it on. So she's sitting at home. She works from home, right? She needs the internet. The guy's turning the power on and off all day without telling her. She's in the middle of work. She's like, and then he said, can you turn the AC off for the rest of the day? It's so loud out here. Loud. And then I come here, he's playing the music. Him and his buddy. My wife's inside, sweating to death with the windows open. She's like, yes, okay. I'm like, I said, I'll handle this. I said, listen. I said, Vinny Sausage Pizza Head, Fabrizio. I call him Fabrizio Calrissian. I said, listen. Hey, what do you think of the site? I said, it looks great. Looks great. I said, my wife's going to turn the AC on. Oh, I said, no. I said, turn off the music. I said, we're not having a siesta over here. Oh, but the guys like the music. I said, oh, yeah. I said, I like death metal. I don't come to your driveway and blare it. Turn it off. AC's going on. Windows getting closed. And proceed. He didn't understand. I mean, you got this guy, all he understands is siding. So I had to talk to him like in siding terms. I was like, let's say I'm a vinyl sided house. And you're an aluminum siding house. And I just blare vinyl siding music all day. And all you like is aluminum siding music. He's like, oh, that makes sense. I said, there we go. Turn it off, Fabrizio Calrissian. Anyways, check this out. This is for my boy Shannon. Prince Namor, the Submariner, issue number 20. Look at that beauty. Look at it. I said, look at it. This is December of 69. Back in the summer of 69. This is John Buscema all the way. I love it. Because John Buscema, it's like Conan, right? With feathers on his feet. I call him a good old, oh, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. It's in good shape. Good old Doomer. Dr. Dooms. And then this roofer, this guy, he uses the F word like it's a comma. Yeah, I needed to get some more effing nails with my, I gotta take the effing van down the effing road. I said, listen, you're swearing an awful lot. Oh, yeah, you effing think so? I said, listen, you've been studying our culture for years now. I says, cut it out. So I gotta read this too. This is great. Look, I mean, just look at this John Buscema awesomeness. I mean, if you're walking downtown New York and you see this guy, you're like, dude. Wingfoot, I call him. Gordon Wingfoot. Sundown, you better take care. Great stuff. Great stuff. I mean, look at him. Smashing. He's a whomping and a stomping. That was Sonia getting me out of the police station. I'm sure they're on their way, so let's get done. Let's get this stuff done. Hey, Swag, I hope you enjoyed your origin story. You could ask, I mean, Easy was all over that like a bum on a ham sandwich. I said, we need an origin story for your Swag. He's like, bing, read this. I said, you got it. And, so now I'm digging. I'm digging through I went into the independent boxes, which I never really do. But, I'm thinking about our boy Rigor Mortis. Rigor Mortis! Rigor Mortis! And, but I found stuff I actually need. Impact Comics, The Legend of the Shield. This is issue number 5, Staying Alive. All right? If this Impact run went from 1 through 16, I don't have a list of what I have. I have a lot of these, but I did not have this one. I already checked. And these are fun. Great art. Good job all the way. Legend of the Shield. And I think this is not Joe Higgins. He's a fellow Higgy usually, but I think they switched it up. I got to check. I got to do some reading because they make you smart. Yes. And, so the Hawk Baby was here, right? And listen, I love Hawk Baby. You know I love Hawk Baby. But, here, let me show you the recent picture of Hawk Baby. Let me show you. Beckerman's nipple. Let's see. Let me show you. This is Papa Higgy showing Hawk Baby all the comics. She's like, Superman, Hawkman. I said, yes. She's very happy. So, Italian families, if you have a baby, it's like, this baby walks on water. The first baby's poop, they bronzed it, They're making necklaces, And I said, listen, I want a picture, like old school. Like you go into work, I want to show the guys a picture of her, wallet size. This is what I got. I said, can I get a wallet size picture of Hawk Baby? Yeah, here you go. I was like, I'm going to fold this up like 35 times to get this in my wallet. Wallet size. Things are extreme around here. Oh, well, check this out. So I had a cookout, right? And guess who comes over? Omac. I said, Omac. I said, you shouldn't have come by, man. So he brought his goggles. Yeah, he wanted goggles. What do you think? Omac. Yeah. Look at me. Look. So, did you like the? I give you a couple of Hummel's hot dogs. Those are classic, right? Yes. Okay, Omac. Listen, you talk too much. All right, brother. All right, you over here. All right. Okay. Everybody, Omac. Okay, listen. Check this out. Green Lantern, good old Gil Kane, insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. This is December of '65. I'm staying alive, Sandy. And Gardner Fox, Gil Kane, and Sid Green. There's the inks. And challenge. And then there's a second story, Challenge of the Coin Machines or something. Anyways, but he's fighting good old Star Sapphire, and it's in pretty good shape. This is all Second Alarm Comics, baby. Check it out. So little by little, I'm getting all these Silver Age Green Lanterns that Jim has over there. And it's good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. The Double Life of Star Sapphire. Good stuff indeed. Hal likes her. He really likes her. She's a skinny one. Looks like olive oil. I went out with it. I knew this girl from high school. She looked like olive oil, but People used to pick on her. I said, don't pick on Anna. All right. Her name was Anna, real skinny, you know. And they're like, well, what, do you like her? I said, maybe I do. And Anna really appreciated me sticking up for her. And she's like, Jim, thank you for sticking up for me. I said, no problem, Anna. She goes, can you give me a nickname? I said, sure. How about Rexia? Anorexia. All right. So, that never happened. That's a story I just made up. So, I told you about villains and vigilantes. I found another one. I think I have 2 other issues of this. This only has 4 issues. This is from Eclipse Comics. It came out in December of '86, and that's when I was introduced to it. My older brothers were playing the role-playing game Villains and Vigilantes, and the handbooks for this, the art was so great. They had the character books, all the characters, villains, and heroes in it. Whoever was doing the art for those villains, for those books, it was awesome. It made my imagination go crazy. I used to just draw what was in there, all the musculature. I loved it. What an imagination. It set me off, man. And the cover's by Jeff D. And, you know, I just do it for nostalgia. Nostalgia. And it's actually fun. It's very fun. It's a fun book. I was going through it. I remember all these characters from when I was a kid looking through the books. That's like a Poison Ivy type. Let's see. Let me show you a character I really liked. They draw him different in this. This guy here. In the handbooks back in the day, they drew that guy. He was jacked. Oh, man, I loved him. So, this is just, I'm just getting down with Villains and Vigilantes by Eclipse Comics. This is issue number 1. And I gotta find the other ones and put this stuff together. Things are hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. So, I still gotta read this one. I did not have this one. Adventure Comics, issue number 338. I love it. Look at, they turned all the Legionnaires into kids. There's a little tiny Matter Eater lad. Yes. John Forte does all the art inside, and the cover's by Kurt Swan and George Klein. They're saying, those Legionnaires have been changed into infants. They think this bank is a playground, and I'm trapped behind the iron curtain of time. Time Trapper. There's Light Lass. Fun stuff. I did not have this one, so when I saw this, I grabbed it. This one cost me $10. I mean, come on, man. So, I got some Amazing Spider-Man on the cheap. I got issue number 211. No one may attack the Submariner's underwater kingdom. Not even you, Spider-Man. Whack. Gordon Wingfoot there. Took it right off the lips, Spidey did. Yeah, so I had my daughter and her husband and their dog and Hawk Baby here all weekend, right? I'm not used to having company. The other night, I come down in the middle of the night, and apparently the baby got up. So my son-in-law got up with the baby at like 3 in the morning and came downstairs. So I get up. I didn't know anyone was in the house downstairs. I come downstairs, and, I go to get something to drink, and I think I'm alone. I ripped a mega fart. It sounded like a train whistle. I was like, "Arr!" And all of a sudden I hear him from the other room going, Jimmy, the baby's trying to sleep in here. I was like, oh. I was like, good morning to you. I said, you may want to stay in there for a bit. I said, wear some eye protection in there. Cover the baby. So I grabbed this. This is John Romita. You like Romita coladas? And Jim Mooney on the inks inside. Good stuff. Submariner. This is December of 1980. Dude looks like a lady. Boom. And I found another Amazing Spider-Man. A coffin for the Amazing Spider-Man. It's got Moon Knight on it. So I was like, boom. These are all $3. Both of these. Ghost starring the macabre Moon Knight. Nice. Bob Layton on that cover. Yep. And Bob McLeod does all the art inside. And Mike Barr was writing this. September of 81. And it's fun. I read this. And, he's like, in this version of Moon Knight, he's like Bruce Wayne. He's got a nice indoor swimming pool. He's got this limo. And he goes out and does the Moon Knight thing. And all of a sudden, he jumps right into the pool with no clothes on. And he's drinking champagne with a girl. I mean, I was like, this guy's got it made. He doesn't have to go downstairs and rip a giant fart and feel embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed. No. I don't blush and get embarrassed. I'm beyond that. You know that the only animal that blushes are humans. No other animals blush. They have no reason to. So I guess I'm an animal. All right. Check this out. Giant-sized werewolf. Ow! Ah, where is it? Where is it? Yes. Here's my werewolf. Oh, yeah. Ow! He's Brown, Robert Brown. He's the baddest werewolf drawer in the whole dang town. So, we got Gil Kane on the cover, right? And John Romita and Gaspar Saladino on the cover. And this is great. I read this. This is The Beast versus Man Monster, the monster of Frankenstein. No matter which creature wins, the girl dies. All right. You see this guy here? Where is he? This guy here. He is like, he runs the Church of Satan or something. He's like an Anton LaVey type. I know this is what they're making it out to be. And Frankenstein, poor old Frankie. I love Frankie, man. He's got the fur vest. He's like the drummer from the band Boston. He always had a fur vest on. Frankie with the fur vest, fur vest, fur vest. Frankie with the fur vest on. Right? So, he's, for some reason, he's roaming around the city. And these guys find him. And they want to do a soul transference on him. All right? This is something they think they could do. Right? And Frankie's down with it. He's like, sure. Right? And Doug Mensch is the writer. And Don Perlin does all the art inside. And, It's a reprint, I think. No. The second story, there's like 4 or 5 stories in here. It's really fun book. It's packed. And the third story is a Steve Ditko story. Ugh. Let's check it out. Let's crack it open. Look at Frankie. Look at him. He's like, no. Werewolf by Night is all over him. He's like, get off me. Yeah. Anyone have a leash for this werewolf? Check it out. Right off the get. So, what do we got here now? So, that's Frankie. And those are the people that hang around with Frankie. If you follow the series, Frankenstein Monster. And he's like, hey, how are you? Hey, how you doing there, Zipper Neck? And, so, Flowing on the Roots! Young Frankenstein is the best movie in the world. I said it. And so he's roaming around. Oh, this is good. He eats a rat. He's like nom 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 nom. Hey, it's a good diet. And then he's on a train, and the cops find him, and he jumps through the wall of the train. Crash. And good timing, because there's a giant cliff. He bounces off the cliff like a racquetball and lands in the water. And the cops are like, that's done. He's done. He's done for. And no, not Frankie. No way. So here's the Church of Satan. You know. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Bad hombres. And here we go. Werewolf by Night. There he is. The handsome devil he is. And then all of a sudden, he's driving. He's like, wow! There's a werewolf driving a car. Yes. And then they meet in this Church of Satan, and they beef. They battle. They're battling. They're getting ready to do a soul transference on Frankie. And here comes Werewolf by Night. From the ceiling. He's crashing. Slashing and crashing. He's like, yeah, take that, Frankie. So, yeah, they're going, they're battling. And Frankie's whomping him. All right. And he's smacking him around like a racquetball. He's playing handball with the werewolf. That's how you do it. And it goes on and on. Guys, great stuff. And then Frankie takes care of the Anton LaVey guy, and the cross, upside down cross falls on him. Good. Blasphemy. So, Mail It to Tigra. Great book. Let's look at the Ditko story. Ape Man. This is the Ditko story, the third story in the book, Ape Man. All right. That is a reprint. And, there's a second story. It's called The Barefoot Man. That's done by, that's a reprint from Uncanny Tales, number 29. The Barefoot. That's another thing with this roofer, right? Check this out. This happened the other night. I'm home, finally home, take a shower. Now we're going to eat dinner. So I go light the grill, and I'm walking. I'm barefoot. And I had a nice clear path to the grill. So now I'm getting the hot dogs. I got a full plate of hot dogs from the grill, and they're hot. And I got in my hand another plate of something, and I'm walking to the door, and then all of a sudden I step on a nail. I'm like, yeah, right? But it's not just a nail. It's a nail with a shingle hanging off of it. So it's just like teetering on the bottom of my foot. I'm like, gah, gah, gah. And I can't put my foot down, and I can't put a plate down. I'm in the middle of the porch, and I'm like, Hawk Woman! And she's like, what do you want? I said, oh, sorry to bother you. She goes, what do you want me to do? I said, either grab a plate or pull the thing out of my foot, you dick. It's been a long week. So check this out. I'm at second alarm, and I found, if you guys know about this, let me know. This is called Image. This is from Image Comics, and it's called Big Bang Comics, all right? And these are like a throwback to the Silver and Golden Age. And I grabbed, and a lot of artists participated in this. This is by Alex Ross, and I loved it. I saw this, and I grabbed them all. And they're all $3 a piece at second alarm, and I love it. This is it was started in 1994, right? As like a 1 through 5 miniseries, and it was done by Caliber Comics. And then the second series was done by Image. This right here, and Gary Carlson started this, and Big Bang Comics, and with Chris Ecker. All right, Chris Ecker did a lot of the art. And but I love it. It's right up my alley, man. I read 3 of these last night, and they're great. And it's like a homage to the Golden and Silver Age. There's an Earth A, okay, and that Earth A is dedicated to like from the '60s, heroes from the '60s. Then there's Earth B, and that's heroes from the '40s. All right, and they have Night Watchman, which is like Batman, and he has a kid like Robin. It's called Kid Galahad. All right, and these are great. And it's like watching the Swag the origin story when you look at the art inside. There's Alex Ross. There's the back. That's Night Watchman. And that's Ultraman. All right? You'll see all sorts of new characters. Watch this. The first story, for some reason, is in black and white. The Night Watchman. All right? And he is going after the Clock Master. All right? And there's a lot of puns. It's very, corny. And he knocks people out, old school. Here, take that, right? And then the Clock Master, his name is, all right. And then at the end, he says, "It's how to make time fly." See, very, very punny. But then we get into the Thunder Girl. All right, Robber Robot. So she is like Mary Marvel, and it's awesome. And she's just crushing it. This was very fun. A lot of fun to read. Join the Junior Watchmans of America today. Good stuff. And Dr. Weird, The Curse of the Mummy. This is all fun stuff. That's Dr. Weird right there. All right. So this is called Big Bang Comics. Look how cool it is. Dr. Weird. All right. So they'll introduce like 3 different characters a story. Here's issue number 1. That was issue number 0. This guy is called Mighty Man. He is like Shazam, Captain Marvel. All right. And instead of saying holy moly, he says holy baloney. Okay. There's Dr. Weird, and there's Night Watchman and Kid Galahad have a story. And this came out in May of '96. And it's fun. There had like Mr. Worm. His character is Mr. Worm that he goes against, but it's not called Mr. Worm. All these zoo animals all of a sudden go crazy, and they start dressing like humans. There's a lion robbing a bank, right? And he's like, why is there a lion robbing a bank? And as a kid, he works at a radio station, just like Billy Batson. So he grabs the lion, and he finds a radio tied around its neck. And then the lion snaps out of it, and brings him back to the zoo. And then, all of a sudden, there's a kangaroo. There's a kangaroo robbing a bank. He's like, what the heck is going on? And the kangaroo talks just like the lion talked. And he's like, what's going on? And then there's a gorilla. He's like, what is going on? So then he finds that he's toying with the gorilla. The gorilla's trying to punch him. It ain't working. It ain't working. So then he finds the worm. The worm bites him. He's like, ow! Right? So then he's messing with the worm, right? And then he's like, wow, that worm actually hurt me. So then the gorilla finds the worm again, and he's like, and the worm's screaming like, get this gorilla off me! And then all of a sudden, the gorilla bites it, and he kills the worm. He kills him. And they're like, oh my God, you killed him. And he's like, well, let me put him in a jar. But it says, is this really the end of the wicked worm? And then here is the Quizmaster, the sinister Quizmaster against the Night Watchman. All right? And he has Kid Galahad in a chair, and the Night Watchman has to tell the Quizmaster his secret identity, or the Kid Galahad, he gets it. See, this is what we're dealing with. It's all fun stuff. Oh, and by the way, it says done by Tom King. That is Chris Ecker. That's not Tom King. All right? Just so you know. I did my research. So this is all fun stuff. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The Quizmaster. Yeah, it's all fun stuff. Boom. All right. And I read this one. This one was fun. They bring in a couple new characters. They bring in the Shadowhawk. There's Shadowhawk right there. And he has a sidekick called Squirrel. Hey. And there's a new there's a character in here too that they introduce is like he's like the Guardian. He's called the Badge. All right? So, this is fun, man. There's the back. There's our lantern type character. The Beacon, he's called. Kevin Beacon, we call him. So, there you go, man. There you go. I like it. Shadowhawk. I mean, check him out. People of Earth, you are doomed. So, they're getting clues. They're going after this guy. It's fun. I love it. I mean, look at these guys. Come on. That's classic. Like I said, they have Earth A and Earth B. Earth A is from the 60s, and Earth B is from the 40s. And it's fun stuff. All right. Let me just rip through the last of them. Okay. Big Bang, issue number 3. Night Watchman. I think that's Ultiman. All right. He's like, Night Watchman, why are you torturing me? He's like, you know why, you're a bad hombre. All right. Then Big Bang, issue number 4. Look how fun. Isn't that great? Oh, man, it's great. Now, listen, I'm a simple man, apparently. All right. Big Bang Comics, featuring the Top Secret Origins, Mighty Man Pinup, Night Watchman, Silver Age Blitz, that's the Flash character, that's the Blitz. Ballroom Blitz, Ultimate Secret Citadel. What do you think? Isn't it fun? Yeah, so I've been busy. I still got to work every day, I try to sing, There's one guy that gets me at work. He sings just like I do. I come in, I'm like, I'm walking on sunshine. Well, I got a song in their head the other day. You remember that song? Cruel to be kind, in the right places, cruel to be kind. Aha, they were mad. They're like, I can't get that song out of my head. And when Christmas comes, I go in. The first song I sing is, Peace on Earth, can it be? You remember with Bing Crosby? That was weird growing up. Remember that video with Bing Crosby and David Bowie? That blew my mind. Bing Crosby. Here it is. Bing Crosby. He's sitting there. He's got the fire going. He's sipping on champagne. He's like, and then the bing bong. He's like, hello. Yes, and there's David Bowie. Hello, Bing. He's like, hey, David, come on in, lad. And they're like, peace on earth, can it be? And Bing's going, bum 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 bum. Memories. Okay, issue number 6. We got the lineup. They're keeping it old school with the roll call. There's Bullethead. All right. Who's that? Human Sub. All right, dude. And issue number 7, Big Bang Comics featuring Mighty Man. Mighty Man versus Mighty Man. Fun. And issue number 8, Big Bang Comics, Tales of Uncanny Mysteries featuring Mr. US. Looks like Agent Glory over there from DC Comics. Fun, man, fun. And this is the last one I got. Showplace, not Showcase, Showplace, Big Bang Comics. Because You Demanded It, Sphinx in his very own adventure. Plus, the Blitz is back. Pretty cool, man. I love it. I didn't know anything about these. If I did, I forgot. So, this is right up my alley. I like the good old days. The Sphinx. Oh, this one, they went back to black and white for the Sphinx story. Wow, the whole book is black and white. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Oh, wow. Atomic Sub. So, I relate, man. I relate. I like it. I like it. So, listen to this. Me and Hawkwoman, we have this piano upstairs, and I think it's a shame to treat a musical instrument badly. But this thing is beyond repair. It's completely dead. It's all, nothing works. And so Fabrizio Calrissian, I told him, I says, he's got a dumpster in my driveway. I said, I'm putting that piano in your dumpster. He was like, hey, go for it. I said, all right. But this thing's a monster. I remember moving it in the house. So I take a Sawzall to it. And I put it out in pieces. And the thing is, there was mice living in there. No wonder the thing didn't play. Whew. So there's a dumpster in the piano. There's a piano in the dumpster. All right. I told you I went over Death of Superman. Let's go over Funeral for a Friend. You've got a friend. I promised. All right. Let's see. Funeral for a Friend. It starts with, I have Justice League of America. Issue number 70. Superman is dead. The morning after begins. Guy Gardner. Yeah. The Adventures of Superman. Issue number 498. Funeral for a Friend. Superman Action Comics, issue number 685, the all-new Metropolis Marvel. There's Supergirl, classic cover. What's in the triangle there? 4. And then Superman, the Man of Steel, Funeral for a Friend, issue number 20. And Funeral for a Friend, Superman, issue number 76. This is all 1993 by Dan Jurgens. All right. I think that's it for today, man. I'm going to go clubbing. Imagine changing a diaper and finding this in there. It's like, holy mackerel, that kid's eating a lot of fiber. Next video, I will go over Reign of the Supermen. Hey, if you care, you care. If you don't, oh. All right, I got to go. Things are happening around here. I got some stuff to do. I'm sure the cops are coming. There's an officer looking for his left hand. And let's see. All right. We're going to take it out with a song. Take it out with a song. All right. Okay, everybody. Drew a picture of swag. When I walk hawk dog, he poops in a bag. Happy Labor Day of 2024. If you don't like comics, well, there's the door. Read one comic, it's a good start. Then you'll have the bug, and you'll get real smart. comics, they make you smart.